And I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube video. It's the home of the 5 minute or less video. I appreciate you being here. I'll tell you everything you need to know within 5 minutes. I'm a national expert in IRS resolution matters. I've been on almost every major television station, not advertising like people say, where, oh, look at this station, look at that. I've actually been on there. I've been on their national broadcast for interviews. You can check them out at 777irs.com. You can also see my team of former IRS agents, which we have many. We are just really national experts in resolution matters themselves. I do these videos for 3 reasons, so you don't get ripped off. I'm going to be talking about that today. I tell you the truth. I like to give you information to make decisions on your cases. I don't do these for promotional reasons. Many people contact me for work, but I just give you the information. I'm going to talk to you today about the big tax resolution companies and why you will never get the best results from them. It's almost impossible. I just want you to know a little about the business. I want to talk to you today about the offer and compromise and how big firms work. You'll know when I say big firms, this is how you know you got a big firm. They advertise everywhere. They are the first 4 on Google that says sponsored, 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 sponsored. Tell my dog hi, she wants to go out for a walk. But yeah, they're sponsored everywhere. They're sponsored on top. They're sponsored on the bottom. They spend anywhere up to $250,000 a month just advertising, and someone has to pay for that budget, and that person, a matter of fact, is you. So what happens is these companies that you see sponsored ad, sponsored ad, sponsored ad, this is how they work. They go ahead and they have these massive marketing campaigns where they go ahead and market in all the major cities. The Optima tax relief is one of them. You see their ads all over the place. And there's many, many like them, not just them. And what they do is they have a salesman pitch generally after they hear your case. If they can, or if they have the sliver to get an offer, they go ahead and make you believe you are an offer and compromise candidate. I just had one where Optima took the case and they told the person, they charged them $22,000 and said that we can settle your tax debt for X amount of dollars. The person had $1 million equity in their home, and there was no way IRS was going to accept that offer. That salesperson is the first person you contact from these large firms, and that person is going to make a third or 25%, sometimes up to 50, depending on the firm, of what they collect. Next, they have to pay that huge advertising budget. Then the company has to get a share. The person working the case generally gets about 5%. Now, you may think that that's not bad enough, but what they do is they shuffle these cases to people who are usually enrolled agents new in the business. I'm saying usually new in the business, and these people aren't good enough to have their own firm, so they have to start somewhere. So these big companies actually use these people, and these people get trained with these firms working these cases. The problem is there is no way in the world these people who are getting shuffled these cases have a high level of expertise in what they're doing. I have seen some of their work. I don't want to mention the companies or some of the people. It'd really be wrong for me to do that. I'm just letting you know that if you use a large company, you are not getting the best person working your case. It's impossible to get the best person working your case. You really need to go to people specifically who have a high expertise in the offer and compromise. I do, our team does, we do offers and compromise all the time. I just want you to know not everyone who wants to settle their debt is eligible. The point to what I'm trying to get at is before you call a company or before they pitch you, make sure you're an offer and compromise candidate. IRS has a pre-qualifier tool for the offer and compromise. You can look there. But if you are going to decide to hire someone for the offer, make sure before you give them money, you send them your financial statement that IRS is going to look at. Either send them a 433A or send them a 433A OIC and let the person look at the financial statement IRS is going to get before you file the offer and give them money, because you need to make sure you're eligible for the offer and compromise. Do not get ripped off. With this phone, you don't know how many people call me letting me know they've been ripped off by these big companies. You want to believe them, you want to settle your debt, but you need to speak to someone who's a true expert in the matter. You're welcome to call us for a consultation. Just don't get ripped off. Anyway, do me a favor, give me a subscription if you would. The reason we need them is because YouTube values subscriptions. So if you do that, I would appreciate it. But at least you know the truth, okay? Thank you for listening. I appreciate it.